Hello, my name is Jason Lahada, and welcome to the FAL Consulting Minute, your number one source for educational crypto content. Today is Friday, August 5th, 2022, and on today's show, we're going to be going over the top 10 cryptos for the day, as well as Coinbase being hit with 2 more layoffs, and the crypto winter sheds illusions of decentralization. All that and more on today's FAL Crypto Minute. Before we get into any of the news stories, we're going to go over the top 10 cryptos for the day. And at number 1, we have Bitcoin at $23,039, up 2.16%. At number 2, we have Ethereum at $1,703, up 6.90%. At number 3, we have Tether. At number 4, we have USDC. At number 5 is BNB at $315, up 1.53%. At number 6 is XRP at 37 cents, up 1.35%. At number 7 is Binance USD. At number 8 is Cardano at 51 cents, up 3.29%. At number 9 is Solana at $40, up 5.64%. And at number 10, still reigning strong, is Polkadot at $8, up 7.73%. And that was your top 10 cryptos for the day. Moving right into our first story, Coinbase is being hit with 2 more lawsuits. Coinbase, the number one exchange in the United States, is making headlines today due to another set of lawsuits. Each claimed that the corp made false and misleading statements concerning its business operations. The pair of suits allege that the company's investors lost significant capital due to the current SEC investigation looking into whether Coinbase offered assets that should have been classified as securities. Bragger, Eagle & Squire in the U.S. District Court of New Jersey has filed this first suit, with the law firm acting on behalf of all persons and entities who bought the alleged securities between April 14, 2021 and July 26, 2022. The second suit comes from San Diego-based Robbins, Geller, Rudman & Dowd LLP, which is self-described as one of the world's leading complex class action firms and covers the same class period. The 2 lawsuits use the exact wording, predominantly proclaiming Coinbase knew or recklessly disregarded that the assets they allowed to be traded should have been registered as securities, as well as the potential for its customers to be held as general unsecured creditors in the case of the exchange's bankruptcy. On May 10th, Coinbase submitted a 10-Q filing alongside its Q1 earnings report in which the San Francisco-based firm divulged that the crypto assets it held may be considered to be the property of a bankruptcy estate. The 2 class action suits even point toward the current Bloomberg report that detailed the SEC probe into the exchange over allegations of the trading of unregistered securities, which led to the price of Coinbase stock to fall more than 26% on its first occasion and an added 21% on the second, causing considerable damage for its investors. Since the beginning of the year, Coinbase stock has been down 64.59%, but has surged 47% over the past 5 days. Yesterday, the announcement of a partnership between BlackRock and Coinbase led to a rise in the exchange's stock prices. The partnership will see the $20 trillion asset manager extend its institutional trading services to include crypto. The Private Securities Litigation Reform Act of 1995 permits any investor who purchased or acquired Coinbase securities during the class period to seek appointment as lead plaintiff, reads the Robbins, Geller, Rudman & Dowd filing. Bragger, Eagle & Squire in turn requested those who purchased or otherwise acquired Coinbase shares and suffered a loss, are a long-term stockholder, have information, would like to learn more about these claims, to reach out to the firm. Moving into our next story, crypto winter sheds illusions of decentralization. Since May, the crypto market has suffered a series of major setbacks to its once flourishing ecosystem. Shaken in their confidence, even the most high-profile figures within the crypto circles have taken a hiatus from social media to take some time for reflection. The widely held belief is that we have moved beyond a bear market and entered into a crypto winter. At the heart of the winter vortex sits 3 major companies: Terra, 3 Arrows Capital, and Voyager Digital. A variety of well-researched pieces from Bloomberg, CNBC, and Forbes explains a series of events that resulted in the major market fluctuations that have been witnessed over the past few months. While many compare it to the 2008 financial crisis that resulted in a recession, the analogy is still loose and this crypto winter is nowhere near as grand a scale. It did, however, bring to light a few important topics, namely the need for regulation and a question on whether crypto institutions were truly decentralized. In the face of a series of high-profile hacks and the bankruptcy of DeFi platforms, a recent Bloomberg podcast episode opened up the discussion surrounding decentralization and the mantra within the community that code is law. The risk and occurrences of the hacks are in accordance with code is law, an unfortunate event that is a byproduct of its own making. When someone finds a weakness in a chain protocol and is able to redirect funds to their own wallet, this is conventionally referred to as theft. But in the crypto world, the assets belong to the party that exploited the weakness by essentially rewriting the code. This point could be argued both ways, as theft and as fair play. But there is a certain level of hypocrisy that ensues when companies and individuals seek the aid of authorities to both police and regulate an industry that has conflated its independence from centralized authority and transparency as being the primary draws. There have been no illusions regarding these topics among the pioneers of cryptocurrency. However, as the ecosystem increased the amount of commercial players, the demographics and habits of both players and consumers in the crypto community shifted. These new consumers entered into a market with limited comprehension of the untamed ecosystem of decentralized finance and blockchain protocols. Understanding that hacks, insider trading, and predatory lending were crimes in the conventional finance world proved to be altogether different in the crypto world, where blockchain was touted as nearly impossible to hack and finance was decentralized and transparent. When the series of dominoes began to fall in May, beginning with Terra, and driven further by the troubles with Three Arrows Capital and Voyager, it became painfully evident that platforms who once claimed to be decentralized were experiencing a crisis of liquidity from over-leveraged positions, and were now behaving like centralized institutions by preventing customers from withdrawals and access to their assets. The desperate attempt to hide the questionably legal activity these institutions committed was one further scandalized by the acts of aid from the community to patch up a mortal wound. Despite their reluctance to engage with government authority, these companies now find themselves in a myriad of court battles across the globe. And it begs a question on whether decentralized finance is an imaginary concept in the way it's been executed. Many concepts are still under development in this fledgling ecosystem, but avoidance of centralized authority and regulation is perhaps both the spark and extinguisher of the industry if not properly pursued. With one more legislation being introduced and reviewed in all major developed countries regarding decentralized finance and crypto platforms, the time and space for maneuvering is quickly closing and some hard truths must be learned and addressed. And that was your Crypto Minute for the day. Thank you guys for tuning in. You can follow me on Twitter over at crypto_Lahada. That's crypto_LAJARA. You can follow the official FAL Crypto Consultants Twitter over at CryptoFAL. That's CryptoFAL. FAL is a one-stop shop for all your cryptocurrency needs, from answering questions for new people to bigger institutional clients. We're there for you. Regardless if you're a small business or a bank, we'll make sure to take a tailored approach to all your needs. Our team houses specialists in all areas of cryptocurrency, from mining, trading, creating NFTs, DAOs, staking and lending questions, to general market research. Go to CryptoFAL.com to learn more. Once again, this has been your FAL Crypto Minute. My name is Jason Lahada, and I'll talk to you guys on Monday. Have a good weekend.